Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kalema, Yo, Hashem Yoshai, Shema Rakakwadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone GMS who do rule and teach well. So, all I did was look up really quickly. Let's see what this says. Okay. Yeah. So it's all coming in pagan origins of New Year's, right? And here's what I got. A lot of this stuff is really easy to see. It's just that, a lot of people in the world, they don't have the spirit, to really search these things. They that wander the way of understanding shall remain the congregation of the dead. They don't look into these things. And just because you know these things doesn't mean that you're, spiritually alive or that you have the Holy Spirit. To have that, you need to be, an Israelite, which is, a prerequisite, essentially, because, Matthew 1-21, right? You need to have that, that bloodline within you, and it can only be pure, because there's no such thing as, so-called mixed heritage. You just are or you aren't. So coinciding with the mythical Skydog Marduk's victory over the sea god Tiamat, Akitu. Yeah, Tiamat reminds me of Final Fantasy. I think this one was a boss in Final Fantasy 1, so that shows you where they got that from, right? Final Fantasy, not the Babylonian stuff. That's already back in 2000 BC. Akitu was the time of the year when the new king would be crowned by the high priest, or the current regent would humble themselves before the gods to symbolically renew their rule for another year. Right, and there's all kind of stuff that I remember hearing that goes on in the White House, rituals and so they do around New Year's. Tomorrow, we'll be in New Year's Eve. I'm gonna camp. I'm gonna try to get there really early because I know it's probably gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy while I'm out there because where I camp, it's like bus stations and stuff like that. So people getting off the bus from wherever the hell they're coming from and coming out to New York are gonna be there, and it's gonna be crazy. On the trains as well, it's probably gonna get worse. Like mid afternoon, late afternoon, early afternoon, mid afternoon type time. So I'm gonna try to avoid that and definitely avoid night times, which I do at all times. But I'll do that for as long as I can. So good example of how originally pagan customs developed into modern celebrations. New Year's Day. The earliest records of a New Year's celebration are from Mesopotamia around 2000 BC. And about the time of Father Abraham, New Year was not heralded in winter by the spring equinox in mid-March. Yeah, absolutely, because that's when the New Year was set up. Back in the olden times, it was around March, and that's why we celebrate Passover, springtime, which is really the true New Year. It's Daniel 7. They changed times and ordinances and things like that. And what is the calendar that we use today? The Gregorian, which I think they got that from like the Roman stuff. So yeah, I gotta go into the whole lesson about the Gregorian calendar where we get our modern day calendar, but I know it's based off of some stuff from the Romans and the Catholic Church. I gotta look at the timing and take a look at it, because it could still be while Jake was in power, because Jake picked up the Roman stuff and ran with it, but yeah, that's what it is. This is Proverbs 29:18, where there's no vision, the people perish. He that keepeth the law, happy is he. And that's what it is, right? Where there's no vision, just one, right? Cause of one, right? Because one, sight mentally, dream, vision, oracle, right? Mentally, having that vision, static state, vision, oracle, prophecy, divine communication. Yep. So where there is no, prophet, you will perish, and prophet soon, when I could be around to bring you this truth. The people are gonna perish, and even while we're here, we're out there. The people don't want to listen to us, and the people will perish, right? We're the ones that are out there keeping the law. We're actually heavy into the law, despite what you people say. We keep the high holy days. We get our menorahs. Ideally, we get the 7 10th menorahs and things like that. The nearest holy day that's coming up is was it Purim, January 23rd, which you people aren't focusing on that. You're focusing on. I'm not talking about brothers in the truth. You people in the world focusing on New Year's and whatever. Who despise the word, Proverbs 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. Right? Commandment of the Most High, core of wisdom, the law. Right? What law says we're not supposed to follow this worldly shit. Following New Year's, not to follow the ways of the heathen. Says that a million times in Leviticus. Right? The word, the bar, words, occupations, provision, purpose, reason, report, request, right? Duty. Right? If you don't follow your duty, you follow this bullshit, you'd be destroyed. Don't follow this nonsense. It's ridiculous, Matthew 6 and 31. Therefore take no thought, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or withal shall we be clothed? All these things the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Right? These are the nations, they care about all these things, For tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? Oh my gosh, right? Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for the tomorrow shall take thought of the things of itself, sufficient unto the day's evil thereof. And, all these people, celebrating their New Year's, they have a New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm gonna do it this and this new year, now for us, some of us, we have trying times and whatever, and things that we have to go through. So a lot of times we are thinking about the future. Oh man, how am I gonna get enough money to get this car? Oh damn, man, how am I gonna afford my car insurance? Shit, man, how am I gonna afford this or that? Man, how am I gonna get that new job? Man, make a extra 10K a year. Man, how am I gonna find time for a new job? But don't worry about all that, man. Go ahead and make your moves there, man, and keep your life in order. Pay your bills, pay your phone bill, blah blah blah. Keep your life in order, but don't obsess over that. Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. So seek that first, man. And everything else will come into the picture, which is a good reminder, not just for all you brothers, but a reminder for me. I'm no elder, I'm no perfect brother, or not saying the elders are perfect, but the elders are, they got this thing to a science. They've been here so long, it's just, they know what to do. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna close out because I think I talked enough. But tomorrow I'm gonna go into all these articles and things like that. Maybe get a few. Maybe talk about what they do in the White House and things like that, and things that I've heard different insider information. See if I can dig something up. We'll figure it out. But that's it. Shalom.